What is the relationship between Chief Inspector Dreyfus and Inspector Clouseau?
Well, it's adversarial from Dreyfus to Clouseau.
Yeah. I'm manipulative and I'm using him and he is just trying to serve France.
Right. And I think Clouseau thinks Dreyfus is his best friend.
Yeah, and I'm very duplicitous and scurrilous and nasty.
Like life.
Exactly like our own relationship off screen.
Yeah. It certainly is. In fact, I've heard that word a lot today, daunting. People say, daunting, daunting, daunting. And I goes, it must be, must have been. But, you know, it's such a delight to be given such a great premise. And a lot of times for a comedy writer, it's all you need is a great premise that you can get and characters you understand. And it's easier than coming up with fresh characters who might be undefined in your head. But all these characters are so clear, it's easier to write for it.
Speaking for myself, I didn't think of it as imitating an actor so much as imitating this type, this
Character.
this type of character,
yeah.
which is part of a tradition that predates Herbert Lom, and I mean it goes. You can trace it back probably to Aristophanes, but we don't have time. By
the way, he was so good, Aristophanes.
He was
so good.
But these, you know, it's just no, I don't find it that it wasn't daunting at all. It's no more daunting than playing any character. You just have to make it
You've
work.
played Hamlet, and if you had stopped yourself from playing Hamlet because
Well, Hamlet, those are big shoes to fill. You can't. You just got to do it and have fun with it.
it was actually a thrill, because I grew up loving those comedies, and then once you get over the initial intimidation, then you start to feel good, and you start to do it your own way. And you know, I've done it. I've done a lot of I don't call this a remake. I have done remakes of Father of the Bride and Bedtime Story, and but I just eventually you just feel good. Well, you know, Clouseau thinks he's a mastermind, and he's not, and he never lets that self-doubt creep in. It's just a great character.